morning, Sugar Cube.
Good morning. I just want to be like, hey, girl.
How you doing? Lacey is finally watching New Girl.
Yeah, and it's all that's in my head now. It's all I want to do. Literally last night, I was cracking up so hard.
It's just so good.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna real quick. There was this episode where everyone finds out Cece and Schmidt are sleeping together, and Schmidt literally goes, "Yeah, I'm having Indian every night." And
Wait.
I was like, oh my god.
We're gonna have to talk about this later because I want to know if you got to the part, like, was it Winston who discovered it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was the thing.
So funny.
That was the thing I was referencing to the other night, that, like, to Lauren, like, oh, when you get there, you'll know.
Oh, it was so good.
We'll have to talk more in depth about it.
Oh, I love it.
Because that part is so funny. I
Oh
just
my God.
can't.
I know. It's such a good show. It's like half the shit they say is so problematic, and I love it.
And that's the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like low-key problematic, though. It's not like those other shows that are like,
Well,
you know?
No, literally everything Schmidt says, for the most part, Cross and I will be like, how is this okay? Like, what? But I love it.
And on top of that, everyone still loves Schmidt.
He really is like the person you hate so much you love them.
Yeah, so you guys, for reference, me and my boyfriend, to the extreme, to the point of how they started, like, dating and everything, me and my boyfriend are Schmidt and Cece.
Yeah.
We just are, and it's iconic, and I'm obsessed with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, Lacey and Cross are discovering that they feel like they have very Jess and Nick vibes as well.
That's our energy. We have a grumpy man and then a girl who says too much. Yeah. There you go.
Fair.
That's our relationship.
It's so funny.
Yeah. Which, speaking of New Girl, though, I did not see any of these stars at the Oscars, which makes sense. The only one I would even think about is maybe Zoe or Jake.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could see Jake going.
Yeah, especially he has a new show on HBO.
Yeah, and he had done an adult animated show on Netflix. I haven't finished it, but me and Jalen had started it. But it's very, like, country boy. Like, you know, it's, like, about a basketball team in, like, a country, like, school, like a high school. And he's, like, the coach is, like, the whole thing. I think it's funny, but it wasn't Jalen's favorite. But I will literally watch, like, most adult animated shows.
I love Jake. He cracks me up on that show, so especially when he's, like, drunk.
I'm gonna open my drink. But yeah. No, he's so funny. Like, that's still one of my best TikToks. That's like my TikToks that done best is the one where I did the zodiac signs as Nick Miller quotes.
Ooh,
and it did really well. It was from back when we were in the apartment when I was still blonde. Like, or dirty blonde, like soft brunette, whatever you want to call it. I'm a redhead now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whatever. Everyone always argued because I was like, I'm just a dark, dirty blonde. I'm not saying I'm a blonde, but I was definitely not a brunette.
You're a dirty blonde.
No.
Like, people need to shut up. It's annoying.
Like, they should just make it, like, its own hair color. Like, name it something different because I don't really feel like it's blonde. But it's also not brunette. And my hair had so many different colors in it naturally. Like, there was really dark parts and really light parts, I feel like. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
my hair was really light when I was younger. Like, very blonde. And then I went from that to being more, like, brunette with natural highlights. But I feel like now it's, like, just depends on the day. Sometimes it looks lighter. Sometimes it looks darker. I'm a brunette, though. But, yeah.
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm so ready, you guys.
I'm so excited.
We are reviewing Oscar red carpet looks.
So we just did the SAG Awards, if you guys want to hear our thoughts on that. Obviously, that's a little bit more low-key. But honestly, I didn't even know the Oscars was coming up. I didn't know the Oscars was happening.
No.
Until...
I knew about it a couple of weeks ago, and then I forgot. And next thing you know, I'm seeing these pictures of Timothy on the red carpet, and I was like,
I like how that's
What?
how you found out.
Yeah, I was like, why does man look so good? And then I saw someone else on the red carpet.
So
I was like, oh, the Oscars.
It's funny. So you saw Timothy first. I saw Kristen Stewart first because everyone was talking about how she had the really deep plunge, and then everyone was talking about her and Timothy because they both had that like exposing their like chest. And I was like,
Fun fact, I read this online, so I'm not sure, but Timothy styled himself.
yeah, I saw who he was wearing, but I think he did style himself. Also, like last time with the SAG Awards, I'm gonna copy the link into the description if you guys want to follow along because we can't really describe exactly, but we are just using the Vanity Fair website. I did make sure that it is the Oscars and not the Vanity Fair after party because a lot of celebrities, Zendaya, switched outfits.
Yeah,
before.
I know Daisy Edgar Jones switched, and I loved her after party outfit. Oh, and she's one of those people who likes to do their eyeshadow to like actually match her dress. Like, if she's wearing a pink dress, she'll do pink eyeshadow, and I'm like, ah.
I love doing that. It makes me feel like such a bad bitch. Like I've been wanting to do like a berry look really badly, but I haven't been wearing berry tones. But we're getting into spring, so I have this one top with my new pants I bought. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, but let's start.
Dive into it. So, who is our first one? Jessica Chastain, and she is wearing Gucci.
Yeah, she is. Will you remind me what she's from if you know? She looks so familiar. I think she's from one of the It movies.
Yeah, she plays Beverly.
I think she plays adult Beverly. Okay, I knew I recognized her, and I swear to God, I was staring at her earlier when I was pulling this up, trying to figure out where I knew her from, and it clicked as soon as we sat down. How do you feel? I want to zoom in a little bit on the top.
I just feel like the colors on her dress suit her hair and her complexion so well.
No, I agree. I'm obsessed with the colors, and like normally at this top like part, I would feel like it blends in a little too much, but I love it actually.
Yeah, it works so well. I love that she wore her hair up too. That way she can
Yes.
expose her collarbones and then wear her
She
danglies.
is so beautiful, and no one talks about it. She is so beautiful though.
Yeah, she is. And I love the bottom of her dress. It gives me, like, it reminds me of the 50s. Like,
Yeah.
it was shorter, but yeah.
Well, I'll definitely be. Oh, also, we'll have to rate these. I don't remember what scale we did last time, but we'll try to remember. And I'll probably talk about this a lot because I've seen a lot of very puffy looks. I like that the bottom of this adds some volume, but the dress is not eating her. And that's just a personal preference, like for me, and it's different for everyone because some people like with a lot of volume, like damn bad bitch. Like the one year Ariana Grande wore that gray dress. I think it was to the Oscars, but I can never differentiate. It had the big like panning camera with the slow mo. It was when that was viral. Oh my god, that dress was amazing on her. But like that works for her. Like that's her aesthetic. This is so nice and complimentary to what's her name, Jessica?
Yeah. I will say, though, the bottom of the dress, the very bottom, reminds me of loofahs.
I like it.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
But it reminds me of that.
And I have a feeling this color is the color people were calling you, like the purple.
Yeah.
We were talking about like what our colors are, like not like what colors we like, but like what color we see each other as.
Yeah.
And some people said purple for Lacey. This is what they meant. This purple.
Oh,
Or like even
okay.
lighter, maybe like your robe that you're wearing.
Ooh, okay.
Those
I
types
see
of
that.
purple. So did we do 1 to 5 or 1 to 10?
1 to 5.
I thought so. I think I know mine.
Yeah, I know. Mine. I'm going to give her a 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say 4 too, if not 4.5. But
Yeah, she looks really good.
you guys, I didn't give out a 5 last time. Are we gonna get there?
Ooh.
I haven't given out a 5.
Mm.
I don't think
Yeah,
you did.
I didn't either.
We were holding out, and then it was just like,
My highest score was like a 4.5. And that was
Yeah.
for Daisy, too.
yeah, I don't remember. I definitely gave either 4 or 4.5, but I don't remember who I gave it to. Next. Oh, I want to talk about this. This is Rami Malek wearing Prada. And I wanted to talk about this because it is a pretty basic suit, but I like the little chain that's hanging on his like coat. And the material of the white shirt underneath is very similar looking to the material of the jacket. So it makes it like kind of elevated, and because you can't see like the buttons or like ruching or anything and how sleek it is, I just think it looks really nice. But like his hair is a little messy. But also I thought it was funny because I zoomed in and noticed he had red socks on, and I just thought that was so on brand.
That's a mood.
So on brand for him.
I don't like the bow tie.
That's gonna be an ongoing trend for me, not liking not liking the bow ties. I like the material of a lot of it, though. And that goes a long way for me, specifically for men. The material makes a really big difference.
Yeah.
But that's all I really had to say. But I did want to talk about him. Also, I love him. He's amazing.
I like the addition of the chain.
Yeah, I do, too.
That's nice.
I feel like a few people wore them, though. Like, kind of something like that.
I feel like it suits him. This makes sense that he would wear this.
I would assume he would do something a little more extra than this. I don't know why. I just get that from him.
Maybe like a pattern.
Yeah, or at least like a pattern on the coat or the pants, like one or the other. I just would expect something a little fun, but then you get the socks, and I think that's funny because you're walking on the red carpet with the red socks. I think it's funny. But this is just like a 3 for me.
This is a 2.5.
Fair.
He looks good. I'm just bored.
Fair. And I just love him, so I'm swayed. Nicole Kidman and Armani
Interesting.
Privé. I love this color is the first thing I want to say. I really like this color on her.
Yeah, this is a really, really pretty color.
Yeah.
Especially on her.
Yeah, no, like on her, you can tell she is, with her very pale skin tone, she does have a more cool tone skin tone that's very common for people with really light skin. And this, like dirty sky blue is perfect. It's so pretty.
My only thing is I wish her lip color was maybe more of a pinky, like, not super pink, maybe like a peachy pink or something.
Yeah, I think she could have leaned a little bit more into like a cool tone nude pink. Something kind of blush like.
Yep. Exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, that's just like what I would envision with this color. Because if you go too pink, it's too blue pink, you know?
And sometimes I feel like red is such a standard that it's boring.
Yeah, and this is like a red.
It's red.
Yeah.
Her nails are red too.
Her hair looks a little messy for me, but I don't know if that was the vision or not.
I feel like it was.
If it's the vision, it's a vibe. If it wasn't the vision, okay. Also, I'm over the side bun. That's just me. I'd rather a bun in the back. Again, personal preference. I wish I could see her earrings more, though. Just because I love earrings, and I've been getting really into them recently.
Well, yeah, and with a solid colored dress, it's like you could do any earring, really.
Yeah.
Some showy.
Yeah. I do love this necklace and, like, what it does with the dress. And I normally don't like the dress that kind of have, like, double horns. I don't really know how to call that top. But I do really like this on her. It works.
Yeah. She looks good.
Yeah. I don't like the bottom of the dress really at all. Personally, like, I don't like how this falls. Like, I feel like it could have fell different. The train's an interesting choice. I don't hate it. It's just not my favorite.
She kind of reminds me of, like, when people will be under, like, a table, you know? Like, they'll be in a table and walking. That's the vibe I'm getting.
I will say, I don't know how tall she is. I'm assuming she's tall, but if, like, she looks really tall in this dress because of that, like, poof and then the straight down. It does really, like, make her look tall. If she's not tall, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah,
but she seems tall.
She looks like 5'6" to me.
Yeah, like,
I'm really curious now. I'm gonna look it up. Just
no.
Curious.
You're good. But I really like how this looks on her, and there's a few things I would change, but overall, the vibe's there, and it is very elegant.
She's 5'11". Wow.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, this
She is
dress
tall.
ties into her height, and it works.
Mm-hmm.
So this, I'm gonna give it a 3.5. But it looks amazing.
I
on
agree
her.
with that. I agree. It looks really good on her. I'm just not a fan of the dress.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the dress itself, but she pulls it off like very well. So objectively, the dress is a 3.5, but she looks amazing. And then honestly, I hadn't seen this before we like sat down. Besides when I was pulling the thing up and I scrolled through really quickly to make sure like everybody was there. But I was like, wow, like this was one of the ones I remembered. I don't know why, but it's just it's so flattering.
I haven't seen this one.
Yeah, no one talks about Nicole Kidman anymore, I feel like. And what a shame. I don't know what she's from. I just know the name. I'm really bad at that.
She's
kind
done
of
a lot.
Exactly. But like a lot, but have I seen any of it?
And she was married to Tom Cruise.
Oh, I don't like Tom Cruise.
And now she's married to Keith Urban.
Really? Good for her. That's when I wake up in the morning, that's when. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to listen to that now.
Okay.
We'll come back because there's a group picture.
My
Timothy!
Timmy. Ooh. Oh my god. I so badly wish though, since he is exposing himself, like his chest, not anything else. I wish he had like a tattoo.
Oh my god, if he had a tattoo, I might have to like...
Picture Harry's butterfly tattoo.
I was just thinking how hairy this is. Like the rings, the coat, the like messy hair. It's so hairy, but also distinctly Timothy.
Yes. And he's, the videos of him like walking and posing.
Oh no, I love award shows because there's always just videos of Timothy just walking. Also, this just came to my mind because I saw a TikTok. It's not about Timothy, but do you know Chris? He was dating Ian on TikTok and they broke up. Okay, well, Chris was at the Grammys and like he had recorded Jake Gyllenhaal walking in the background like, where's the scarf? He's not gonna say anything. He's afraid. It was so funny. And Jake Gyllenhaal was just walking by in the background, and I thought it was so funny. No, but I'm obsessed with this moment on his like wrists with that like lace, and the rings.
Well, and like Timmy, he has such this like dorky personality, and so it's so interesting for me to think about him picking this out.
Yeah, so...
And like, also in his videos, like, before I had seen interviews of him, he seems so intimidating. Like, those videos of him on the red carpet, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, no, I love them. So he's wearing Louis Vuitton, but he picked it himself. Just so everyone's aware.
Yeah, he didn't have a stylist.
Which, like, this is better than, like... Which is how I would be. I feel like if I were a celebrity, because I know what I like and I know what I look good in.
I think the only thing I might need help with is jewelry.
Yeah, I might go overboard if I'm giving too much control with jewelry.
And I might not be bold enough for a red carpet.
I also love that the shoes are smooth and, like, not tied or anything.
And how they kind of... Like, his pants are more solid, but the shoes tie into the jacket.
Yeah, because they're a little reflective.
Shiny. Yeah.
No, I like it. But it's not too far off from the pants that there's a disconnect. No.
Man's looks good.
He looks good. His hair's the perfect amount of messy.
I feel like I can't even rate him because I'm so biased.
I know, and, like, I'm just obsessed. Like... Easily one of the best dressed.
He's iconic.
Yeah, he
is the moment.
Yeah. Like, we think he's big now, but I just know he's gonna be huge. Like, even bigger.
Thinking about him winning an Oscar makes me want to cry.
Well, I don't want to give him Oscars, that corruptness, but...
Yeah, no, they're so toxic.
Yeah, but no...
I'm just gonna be biased, give him a 5, but
I'm not biased, and it is a 5. It is a 5, though. Like,
it is.
I know I might
Especially
sound biased. Yeah, especially for a guy. This is more than a 5 for a man. Like, I know it might seem like I'm biased because I'm kind of fangirling with, like, Lacey, but, like, I don't keep up with Timothy that same way. Like, I just am obsessed with this look, and, like,
it's so
I respect him as an actor and a person. But this is it's just a 5, okay? And if you have a problem with it, we'll talk about it.
Look at that Capricorn go.
Capricorns are hot. Like, Capricorn men are hot. Capricorn women are crazy.
I love them
But that's just
all.
my opinion. Lacey loves Capricorn women, so.
I love Capricorns.
Yeah.
General.
I mean, I'm a Capricorn rising, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Cross is a Capricorn moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like me with like Scorpio placements though. Like I love me a Scorpio rising and I find myself around Scorpio moons.
Oh, me too.
Anyway, I want to skip that one.
Yeah.
So Zoe Kravitz
Yeah.
is wearing Saint Laurent. This is not the picture I had seen Zoe in. Like this is not what I saw, so I was like confused.
Did you see the after party
I
one?
think I did, and I love that one so much.
I know I've seen the after party one, I just forget what it
It's
looks
like white and it has the really low back and she's
Oh,
turned.
yes.
I was
That
obsessed
one.
with that. So that's what I was expecting. That one was amazing.
This one to me looks like her mom put on, like, threw a dress on her and then said, "Here, I want to take your picture." And she said, "No, Mom, I don't want you to." And then her mom did.
Yeah, no, and this is not a bad dress and I would probably really like it on other people, but I just have this like idea in my head that Zoe Kravitz is just a bad bitch. And I don't know if it's just because I just saw Batman a few weeks ago.
I wish she would have done her hair like she had it in Batman when she had it, like, it was longer and it was parted on the side and she had it, like, slicked back a little bit. I feel like that would have suited this more.
Yeah,
I don't know. Something about it.
Does she have arm tattoos? Or is that a beauty mark?
Oh,
She has
she
arm
does.
tattoos. She has an anchor. I was obsessed with anchors in
These
middle
suit
school.
her so well. I still can't believe that Jason Momoa is her stepdad.
I can't either.
Holy fuck. Like, granted, he got divorced from her mom this year, but what the fuck?
Yeah, they're so close though. I can't believe she's with Channing Tatum.
Oh, that. Oh my god. Jason Momoa could have been Channing Tatum's.
Father-in-law.
Yeah.
No, and Channing Tatum and Jason Momoa like hang out. Like they go to support her at like events and like
See,
stuff
and I've
together.
seen photos like that. I did not know that Jason Momoa was her stepdad.
Yeah, so then you hear everything together and it's like trippy a little bit.
When I found out, I reread the post and I was like, do they mean like he's the stepdad of her kids? Like, did her and Jason get together? And then I was like,
Does she have
oh.
kids?
No, but I saw a picture of her with Jason's kids
Oh, okay,
that
yeah.
he has with her mom. So, like, her
Aw.
siblings.
Yeah. Ugh, I love Zoe Kravitz. She's the moment. Like, she's also the moment. Like, she's coming up. Like, she's
There's a lot of people are kind of hating on her right now,
For
actually.
what?
Some of her posts about the Oscars.
I haven't seen anything.
Something about, like, she posted this picture of her in her dress on Instagram. Like the picture of her in this dress and then the one of her at the after party.
Mm-hmm.
And her caption was, "Here's a picture of my dress at the awards show where we are apparently assaulting people on stage now. And here is a picture of my dress at the party after the award show where we are apparently screaming profanities and assaulting people on stage now."
That dress is so pretty for the after party, though.
I know. But yeah.
But
You know-
everyone has been saying stuff about it, so, like, I don't understand why it's a big deal.
Well, but here's the thing, though, is anytime a celebrity says one thing, then people start to pull up other things that the celebrity has said.
Yeah, did you
Apparently-
see someone pull up a clip of Will from, like, 80s or 90s, like, saying something about a guy being bald to make a point? I was like, okay, that has nothing to do with the situation.
It's like, that's not the point right now, bro.
It's not the point.
Yeah, but anyways, not a fan of this look. I love her after party one, though.
Yeah, her after party is such a win. I'm still gonna give this a 2.
Yeah, I'll give it a 2. The
It's
color's
not
pretty
bad.
on
I
her.
really like the color. It's just a little bland for what I would expect from her. Her after party
Yeah.
is very on brand for what I would expect from her. She looks like a baddie in it. And that's
Well,
just
and not to be mean, but like, this is the type of dress that Saint Laurent makes.
I could buy this at Macy's.
It does look like a Macy's dress.
It does look like a Macy's dress. Like
Like, you can't get it at JCPenney's, but go to Macy's and you'll get it.
exactly.
Okay. Anyways,
I want to talk about her, but I can't pronounce her name.
I can't pronounce her last name. Lupita Nyong'o?
Yeah, she is the girl from Wakanda in the
Yeah.
Marvel movies,
I
and
just-
she's the meme in the background of all the Will Smith
Yeah, I was
stuff.
gonna say, did you see her face?
No, it was iconic. I would literally looked at it. And I'm like, this is Lacey and I.
Literally.
This is. She was like making faces, and I was like, me. I felt seen by
Okay.
having her there.
The only thing though is like with that fight, all I can hear now when I think about it is, get my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Have you heard this actual audio? It's trending on TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because when I first saw about the fight, I was on my laptop and then I watched it on YouTube.
I am so ready for it to be over because I want to get on social media and not see it.
Yeah. I will say though, at least in the background, Lupita looked beautiful.
No, she looks gorgeous.
She just looks like a ball of light.
She just does, and this is so on brand for her. It's very fun. I love the gold because it's like very Oscars.
And it's springy. Yeah, her dress goes really well with the carpet.
Yeah, no, it
For
looks,
being a yellow dress, like a gold yellow.
yeah, which I'm here for. I
Mm-hmm.
can't tell if it's reflecting the red. I think it is. I don't think there's actual red in it, or
Mm-mm.
I think it's just reflecting the
Yeah.
red. And look, even the like gold confetti is like the same as her dress.
It's so pretty.
No, but I do like these little moments. I don't really know what they are, but like different color sequins maybe.
Here's the thing. If anyone wore this dress, I would be like, no.
But
She pulls
her-
it off so well.
And that's the thing.
It's like Nicole.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, if someone else wore this dress, let's say if Kirsten Dunst put this dress on, I'd be disgusted. And that's like, when we're rating these, we're not just thinking about just the dress. Like, I know the Nicole Kidman one, we were like, oh, well, we don't love the dress, but it looks good on her. It probably, like, would have been a different rating if it were on someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing, like, this is just so great for her, and it makes sense for her.
She's so pretty.
She's
Her
so
face,
pretty.
Her makeup looks really good with the dress, too.
Yeah, and like it's so funny because she looks so friendly,
She does.
but like in like Marvel, she's scary. Like
she is.
and I love it.
I wonder what her sign is.
I know. I feel like she could be a Libra.
I was gonna say a Libra. Oh my god.
We should look it up now.
We should.
Since we both think Libra.
I literally, like, I was looking at her and I was like, I have such Libra energy.
No, because of how she reacted, and I'm swayed now.
Let's see. Let's look up her chart.
I'm so excited.
So, oh, she's a Pisces with a Libra moon.
Okay. Oh wait, that makes so much sense. But also, I feel like Libra and Pisces suns, because I love them both, and I feel very protective of those friends that I have that have those sun signs, that sometimes they can, I know they're very different, but they're both very sociable, like very like kind looking.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I think that's interesting. Not to, like, talk about Bachelor, but I will for a moment. Rachel, she's a Pisces with a Libra moon. Which I think makes sense.
I like that combination.
I do too.
It's
It just
very
seems-
nice.
I feel like a Pisces with a Libra moon, that's those girls where you're like, you can't even hate them. You just love them.
Yeah, like you want to not like them, but you can't.
Yeah.
They're-
They're just nice. They're the girls where they say, like, you know how Regina in Mean Girls is like, I love your skirt. It's so vintage. Like, Pisces with Libra moons would say that, but mean it.
Yeah, like genuinely.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah. So
We need to meet one.
Literally.
Rachel from Bachelor, if you would like to be friends, please let us know.
Come on our show.
Oh my god.
But I'm gonna give Lupita a 4.
I was gonna say a 4.
I really love this look.
I love this. I
She's
love
so
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next look.
Oh, yes.
I'm excited about this one. So we have Kourtney Kardashian and her fiance, Travis Barker.
So when I saw this, first of all, crying, shitting, throwing up, I'm obsessed. This is what I want Jalen and I to be. Except, like, I'm the tatted one.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, this is, like, what I envision us as. Like, bougie, like, that couple.
You are this couple.
But, like, how we communicate, I want it to be, like, MGK and Megan Fox. Like, I want to look like them. But also, Megan Fox, love her. And sometimes I don't look like her, but sometimes people will tell me I kind of look like her, and I, like, want to slit my throat.
It's the rising.
No, she's a Capricorn rising, and that alone makes my birth chart the best chart.
And Kourtney looks so good. And, okay, I will say, though, the first thing that came to mind when I saw Travis is he looks like Hawkmoth.
Daddy Hawkmoth?
But they look so good. They look so classy.
I love the all black, like,
her hair.
His sunglasses.
Mm-hmm. She looks so pretty with short hair.
No, she does. And I will say, like, this is just a general statement. I love that, like, the Kardashians in general are kind of starting to get to be known independently of their family, because I think that's why I didn't really love them.
I love them.
I know you did.
I know they're problematic sometimes.
But yeah, that's why we love them.
They're so individual, every one of them. They're not very similar at all.
Yeah.
And they are so hardworking, and I'm not necessarily saying that I think that they do hard work. I just think they work hard.
Yeah, and, like, let it be known, it is much harder to become rich if you did not be born rich, like, into a family that was rich, and, like, it's not their fault.
Yeah.
That they were born into that.
They made a name for themselves.
Sorry.
Kris Jenner, she is the best momager. I love her.
Oh, that's
Every
so
single
funny.
one of them. You can't tell me she doesn't love her kids.
Literally.
She's so supportive. But yeah, Travis and Kourtney looking
obsessed.
Fire.
Obsessed with this baggy pant.
I love his shirt with his jacket. That's the kind of stuff I love.
Yeah.
For a guy to wear is just like the black on black.
Ooh.
No tie. I know her earrings.
I just saw her earrings. I wish I had a closer picture of it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And it, like, matches his, like, pin.
Mm-hmm. Who would have thought, these two?
Does he have a nose ring?
Yeah, I think so.
You know, Jalen's friend Brady is obsessed with Travis Barker. Brady is a drummer, and Travis is a drummer, so naturally.
Yeah.
Also, I felt so shamed. So I'm really bad at, like, names and everything, you know? But I didn't realize, like, what Travis Barker was, like, Blink-182's.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. See, I only knew because I listened to some of their music when I was younger. But, like, if you would have told me, yeah, he's gonna get with Kourtney, I would have been like...
Okay, but who would have thought MGK was getting with...
Megan?
You know, my first interaction with MGK was when he co-hosted Catfish for one episode. Oh, you need to watch that episode if you haven't seen it. It's
I love
so
him.
Good. He's... Yeah.
I love him.
Both of these couples are, like, the couple. Both of those couples.
And now Pete and Kim.
I love it.
I love it too. I'm like, it is the wildest thing, but it works. And don't get me wrong, I was the biggest stan of Kourtney and Scott, but, like, I love her with Travis.
And I just feel like all the women are, like, finally being with people who are genuinely making them happy.
I know.
And I love the message that is sending to people, especially with the Kim, Kanye, and Pete drama, because, like, too often women will stay in relationships where they're not happy.
And you know what pisses me off about that situation is people aren't taking Kim's safety into like consideration, and they're not taking it seriously. Like Kanye's done some creepy ass shit and people are just laughing it off, and
He
I'm like,
bought a house across the street.
yeah, I'm like, his behavior is scary. Like,
And it's not like just like a normal breakup. They have children together.
they do.
And they're going to always be in each other's lives. And that it will always be scary unless like something's done.
Yeah, and one of the things, okay, so I'm not a big Kanye fan, but one of the things I did like about him is that he always respected Kim, so it's just like all of this drama is disappointing.
Yeah, and then just like now all the images coming up of like Kim crying while they're like arguing in the car. And I'm just like, I've been there. I've been in those arguments, and like, you know, and like, I'm not saying couples don't argue. I'll be the first one to tell you people argue. I like to argue, but like sometimes it's annoying, and like it goes too far. And if it's the only thing you're doing, we don't know their relationship, so I can't like, you know. But like,
Yeah.
you can see how happy she is now, just like from like paparazzi photos, and like
Yeah.
Pete is like standing up for her, and I love seeing that.
Well, and I love because like Pete's friends with MGK, and then MGK and Travis are close.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's so cute.
No, I'm here for this, and I hope that this is telling all the toxic masculinity motherfuckers this is what women want, because it is.
Yeah.
I don't find Pete Davidson attractive personally, but like I understand how people do, because I find other guys like of the same like
He's
a different
ugly
font
hot.
of him. A different font of him.
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, literally. I'm like, same with MGK. Like, they're both, like, ugly hot.
Yeah. Oh, you know what it is? Courtney's dress is kind of Audrey Hepburn-esque.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I was going to say earlier, she's giving me very, like, 50s, 40s.
Yeah.
So.
I think this is a 5 as
Yeah,
a couple.
As a couple, definitely a 5. They look hot.
Yeah, and I love how they're holding each other's hand in this picture. It's hot. Yeah. Okay, but we're gonna need to speed. Do you want to talk about?
Yeah, we can talk about it because I actually don't mind this look. I think it's actually, like,
I love it. So we're
Good.
talking about Vanessa Hudgens. She is wearing a Michael Kors dress, but Lacey does not love Vanessa Hudgens, so that's why I asked.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of her, but she looks good.
No, like I will say she serves looks, aside from how anyone personally
She
feels about her
does.
acting. She serves looks, and I just feel like
Do you remember when Coachella would happen and it was always about, like, what she was wearing?
no, I didn't keep up with Coachella, but I'll have to go look. It's been a while since people have really talked about Coachella.
Oh, yeah, but, like, back in the, like, 2014 era, her Coachella looks were all the rage on Pinterest, on Tumblr, Twitter. So, but she looks really good. I like the dark vibes.
Yeah, I agree. I like the subtle cutout.
You know what I think? I think that this look is what I would have envisioned for Zoe.
Yeah, I agree. And even how she's standing is very Zoe.
Exactly.
Also, I will say I've been really into looking at people's hair recently, so I'm really going in. I love her hair.
Yes.
I like this. I like the
Here's
stick
the
back
thing.
up bun.
I think that on the red carpet, in regards to buns, if you have it where it's, like, visible from the front, I like it. Because, like, with Zoe, she had her hair in a bun, so, like, it just looked weird from the front. Because you
She had
couldn't
it in a
see
bun?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell what it looked like. So, along with what you were saying, like, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, with Vanessa, I love that you can see her bun. And then she has, like, something in her hair.
Yeah. Or no, that's just
No,
the
it's
Oscar
in
thing.
The Oscar in the back.
But you
which
can
makes it
see
better.
that it's like curled and like kind of braided. The
Her
bun is.
makeup?
And I love the like green accent in her earrings and her jewelry. This is so Slytherin, and I'm obsessed with
Yes,
it.
it is.
And look at her makeup.
Yeah, her makeup looks so good. What
She's so
shoes does she
pretty.
make?
Oh,
Shit.
what happened? Just hit reload.
Sorry, guys. Our page
It's okay.
went away.
But I don't think it showed her shoes.
Okay. Yeah.
But
She looks so good, though. Honestly, I would give this look a 5. Like, I love it.
yeah, we're giving a lot of 5s today. We're being too nice.
People try harder at the Oscars.
Yeah, and
people
I
dress better.
And if it's a 5, I'm gonna give it a 5. And
Yeah.
you realize every single thing we've given a 5 have been all black. That doesn't say anything about us.
Are we depressed?
Mm,
No. Let's
yeah.
skip this one.
Do you want to talk about Megan Thee Stallion?
Mm,
We can skip to people we like a lot.
all I gotta say about her right now is it's giving me, like, Shark Tale vibes.
I was gonna say mermaid.
Yeah.
I like the color though. The blue is very on trend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of something Lady Gaga would have worn in the past.
I miss that era of Lady Gaga.
I know.
But
I
she's
was
so
always, like-
elegant now.
yeah. I used to always wonder, what's Lady Gaga wearing?
Yeah, like remember the meat dress? That was disgusting, but
That makes
the
me
meat
wanna
bikini.
Vomit.
Oh my god, yeah, especially. Do you know this
my
person?
God, Lily James. Yeah, so she played Cinderella in the live action one. She was in Mamma Mia, the second one.
Wait, was she the blonde Cinderella?
Yeah.
Like in the fairy tale, like the one that was like 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah. With the
I
Ellie
love that
Goulding song on the
one.
trailer. Yeah, she's one of those people who, like, can look very different as a blonde.
No, because I'm just like, she's gorgeous. And like, I had nothing to critique about this dress when I saw it. Like, it's so perfect.
Love her look. Like, I'm obsessed with this one. This is one that I saw before we
Yeah.
looked through all of these. And, like, oh my god, she looks so good. Literally, though, like, okay, sidetrack is, like, so she's on this show on Hulu called Pam and Tommy, and, like,
Oh, is she in that?
you can't even tell it's her.
No, you can't.
Like, look at her there, and then look at her in Mamma Mia, too. Like, girl knows how to look very different for
Yeah.
every role.
Oh my god. No, she's a chameleon.
She's so pretty.
She's a chameleon.
And I love the pink.
I love
See,
the pink.
this is like, if I was going to the Oscars,
You
this
would.
is the look I would wear.
You would.
Hair
and
down.
it would work. And you know what I love the most about this picture? I love how happy she looks
She
in
does
it.
look happy.
And it looks so on brand for her. Oh, and she's wearing Versace, if we didn't say.
And I think she's a double Aries.
Really? She gives me, like, major Taurus vibes.
She's so pretty.
No, she's so pretty. Oh my god.
And her shoes, the pink, like, usually I would be like, no, choose a different color. No, I'm
No, if you would have broken the pink up, it would have ruined it.
not a big pink person, but when it comes to, like, red carpet looks, I love it. And her dress actually, like, looks really good with the carpet, too.
Yes, it like, no, because the red in the carpet is a little bit more blue tone. So because this is like a blush pink, which blush pink is a little bit more cool tone, so it has a little bit of blue undertones in it.
Yeah.
So it just ties into the carpet and just works. I also love it because we're going into spring, so I'm really loving the like light colors. But black is always elegant. So, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, this is 5.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 5.
It's a 5. It's one of my favorites.
It's probably my favorite so far.
No, I agree.
No,
agree.
I just think it's like it's gorgeous. Like she is my favorite female so far, or woman. Sorry,
Yeah. And then
Timothy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the best dress. Andrew
Andrew.
Garfield. We have to talk about him and Saint Laurent. So,
It makes sense that he's
No.
a bow tie person.
but it's not like the same.
Oh, it's not really like a bow tie.
It's like
It's
yeah.
one of those, like, it looks like the ones that George Washington would wear.
Yeah, but it works. Oh my god, his hair looks so neat in this. What?
His smile, he's so cute.
I love the velvet, like the
Mhm.
deep red that matches the red on his watch.
Yeah, because it's almost like when you first look at it, you're like, oh, black. And then you're like, No, it's red.
Well, and it adds that different texture, and I love textures
Mm-hmm.
in a like outfit. It's
And
just nice.
It makes sense that he would wear this because it's very classy.
It's very classy, but just nice.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. What a man.
And he's a Leo.
Yeah, he's a Leo with an Aquarius moon like
Yeah.
me, but he has a Pisces rising, and I'm obsessed with it. Like, obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 4.5 for me.
I agree. It's simple, but I love it.
It works. Like, oh my god, I love seeing the pictures of him just looking down under the table at the Oscars on his phone.
Aw. That's like, I remember there was one award show, I forget what it was, but literally they had one shot and Timothy was in the back and you could see him reading.
That's so funny.
I love it.
But you have to go for the look and the publicity, you know?
Yeah.
So the meme I had seen about Andrew Garfield reading or like being on his phone or something, I couldn't see the phone, but he was like looking down and it looked like he was. It was Andrew Garfield texting the other Peter Parkers to like ask them if the same thing happened at their Grammys.
Aww.
And it was so funny to me.
At their Oscars.
Or oh yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
Both corrupt.
Think about how cute it would have been to see Andrew, Toby, and Tom walk on the carpet.
I feel like I've never seen Toby at an event like this.
Doesn't seem like his vibe.
No, I love the pictures and videos of him running or like how he interacts with the paparazzi because
They're so funny.
It's so funny because it's so not like what you would expect based on his.
So funny.
Yeah, it's great. Oh, okay, 4.5. We're scrolling.
Yeah, we're trying to see.
Another blush pink look. We just want to get the people we know we want to talk about. See, okay, I wanted to bring this up because I thought it was so weird that Shaun White was here without Nina Dobrev.
Yeah.
Like, because I feel like he's a snowboarder.
Did you see those shady TikToks about him?
No.
So, apparently, guys, this is all, like, stuff I saw on TikTok, so don't take it word for word. Yeah, speculation. Perfect. Apparently, he messaged a girl on Instagram back during COVID, like, the beginning of COVID, trying to, like, come and see her and stuff, and he was with Nina at the time, so I don't know if there's trouble or not.
Well, that might answer.
They've been vacationing, though, so...
Yeah, but also, like, not to talk about Jada and Will. Jada has been cheating on Will for, like, at least a decade. And it's been, like, a whole thing. So, like, celebrities are just different, I guess.
I feel like... I told Cross the other day, I was like, I feel like Will Smith would be a great dad.
He is!
Like, can he be my dad?
So,
Wouldn't have to change my last name. Like...
Jalen and I and Mel were hanging out last night, and we were talking about it. So I was like, Jalen, will you look up, like, when their birthdays are? So Jada's a September Virgo. And then I'm pretty sure Will's a September Libra. If not, he's a September Virgo, but, like, right at the end. And I was like, a Virgo would do that to a Libra.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I don't know. There was a whole, like, line in his book that he had written that things had been backwards for years. And that was, like, around the time all the stuff had came out. So, and me and Jalen are just like, Will Smith. Imagine cheating on Will Smith. I just could not. It could not be me. And, like, there's, like, things that have came up about Jada. I know we don't like pulling receipts, you know, from too long ago. But she has said she never wanted to marry Will, like, before. So, like, I don't know. Makes me feel weird. But we'll move on.
Yeah, I hope Shaun is not
I hope so too.
cheating.
I will say there's a few guys wearing this like sky like baby blue kind of, and it's giving me very Troy Bolton from
Oh my God,
High School Musical 3.
You're so right.
There's another one more so. Where is it? There's a lot of people. I don't necessarily see. This one was very like that color.
Yeah.
But like more modern, obviously.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't even know who that is. But where are the like fun people?
Jacob Elordi looked really good. He was just in a suit, but he's very fine.
Red was very popular. I love him.
Let's see.
Sorry, we are scrolling. Because I know I want to talk about at least Zendaya.
Yeah, I was about to say.
She is... Oh, we have to talk about him. What is his name? Simu
Liu?
The guy from...
Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
So, I gotta say, I love this look, but all I can see right now is him walking up to the mansion because he's a contestant on The Bachelorette. That's all this energy is.
What? What are you talking about? Wait, is he actually?
No,
Oh.
no.
I was like, what?
No, I'm just saying it's giving me that energy. Like, he looks like he's a contestant.
And he would win. And he would win.
No, he would get sent home. He would get sent home because no one appreciates him enough.
Okay, I was about to say, he's my type. Like,
He's so cute.
he's literally pinpoint my type.
I will say, though, I love the look, but something about the pants and
I wish
the
they were
shoes
black.
bothers me.
I wish the pants were black, and I wish he didn't have loafers on.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's very out there. I've never seen a guy wear, like, a red suit like this, and maybe that's just because I'm not super into this kind of stuff, like, very often.
If you watch Gossip Girl, this looks like something Chuck would wear.
It does. As soon as you said Gossip Girl, I knew where you were going, and I don't even watch Gossip Girl.
In the pose, too, looks like Chuck.
I need to watch it because I know that Chuck kind of sounds like a bad person, but I'm gonna fangirl over him because, yeah. And I just aspire to be Blair. Like, you know that whole am I Blair or am I Maddie thing that's on TikTok?
Yeah, I love Blair.
I want to be Blair so bad.
Blair is the OG badass.
She just is, and she's, like, effortlessly, like, that way.
Yes. Oh, love
I
it.
haven't seen either of those shows, but I love how I just understand the characters, even though I have not watched Euphoria or Gossip Girl. I might watch Euphoria over the summer, though.
I want to rewatch season 1 and then watch season 2.
Maybe we should watch it together because you always need someone to watch it with you.
I know. Lauren and I were supposed to watch it the other night, and then we never did.
I was supposed to hang out with Lauren that same night, and we never did.
Yeah.
Because she had homework, but that's okay. Okay.
I'm going to give him a 3.5, though.
I'll agree with that.
Zendaya.
Okay. I'm obsessed, but also it's not my favorite Zendaya look, but I am obsessed with it. Like,
I actually hate it. I do not like this. It's just like, it's so weird to me.
You dropped something.
My jaw.
Like, when you said that, I just could not.
I think it's the top that's just really throwing me off.
See, I like the top more than the bottom.
Well, I might even like the top better.
If she would have wore, like, a cool pant, like, I feel like the top could look really cool.
Yeah. But, like, if she wanted the skirt, I'm like, wear a different top. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I get that. I really like her hair, her makeup, and her accessories.
Yeah, her hair and makeup looks so good.
I still think this is a 4, and I know you won't agree, but, like, I think it's a 4. I like this. I like Zendaya.
I would give it a 2.
I'm a bisexual. It's on brand for me.
Was Tom at the Oscars?
I have not seen anything about Tom, and I definitely would have.
Yeah.
Like how you are with Timothy. I am with Tom. I love that man. So they are my bisexual fantasy couple. And I love the whole, like, Peter and MJ. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite trope. Yeah. So, and she's wearing Valentino, by the way. Is there anybody else?
Yeah.
Not me casually scrolling. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna. Some of these. Let's talk about Billy, okay? I've said this before. I'll say it again. Not about Billy. I just don't like what Gucci puts on the red carpet.
Billy looks like that character from The Lorax.
She does. I was thinking like Wednesday Addams,
I hate this.
No, I hate this. And
I
it has nothing to do with the fact that her body is not showing. It has nothing to do with that. And
Oh, no.
we've been giving 5s for like pretty much every all black look we've seen, and we don't like this.
I just don't understand.
Like there's just like it's just a blob of fabric.
It looks comfy. I'll say that.
I think it looks uncomfy.
I think it looks comfy.
Imagine going to the bathroom with our bladders.
See, if I went to the bathroom, I would just pull it down from the top.
What if it's like... See, I want to understand how the dress works.
Yeah.
And there's just so much extra fabric, and it's not laying in like a specific way, so I don't think it was designed to be like walking.
And where are her hands?
I think they're like this or something.
Okay,
like
I couldn't
behind
tell
her
if they
back.
were in the front or in the back. Like,
I think they're in the back. Or like they're to the side, but because of all the fluff, they're just like hidden. This is... I'm being nice with one.
this looks like an ugly stepsister dress in Cinderella.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I'm
She
gonna
looks
give it
like
a
the
1.
guy from the Lorax. Or wait. No, I'm not thinking the Lorax. I'm thinking Horton Hears a Who.
Yes, that's what it is.
Oh my god, you guys. I'm so sorry. Horton Hears
Such
a
a
Who.
good movie.
I need to watch it again. I fell asleep during it when me and Mandy were watching it on vacation last year. Because she loves Dr. Seuss. She has like a truffula tree tattooed on her like inner like wrist
Aw.
thing. And it's so cute. And I know when she becomes a teacher, she's gonna paint like truffula trees on her walls, and it's gonna be so on brand.
It's so pure.
No, I love it. 1. Doo-doo-doo. Is there anybody else we care about? Let's see.
Yeah, let's do 1 to finish off.
I know. I don't know who else is on here though.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to talk about.
Oh, we can talk about Kristen Stewart.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I had not seen pictures of the whole look. My opinion has changed.
She had one look, I don't know where, but it was like a couple of weeks ago on a red carpet. She had a really, really cute look. This one, however, I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan. I like the top half and I don't like the bottom half. But I will say, oh my god, she has model legs.
Yes, and I was gonna say,
What?
She looks so happy.
No, and like her and her fiance actually shared a kiss, and they don't like do PDA, and they did one.
Aw, is she a Virgo?
I have no idea.
I feel like Kristen Stewart is a Virgo.
I love Kristen Stewart. Like, and I'll say up and down, it was not her fault that she like Bella was a horrible character in Twilight. I'll say it once. I'll say
She
it a million
did
times.
Bella so well.
That is how Bella was written.
Yeah.
They were all not good characters. That was the whole point. But I love the movies.
Don't be mad at the player, or don't hate the player, hate the game. Is that the right phrase? Yeah. She just looks so happy though, and I like how her thing is unbuttoned, but it's not showy.
Yeah, I agree. She's an Aries sun with a Libra moon.
Aw, that's cute. She would be an Aries.
It says Gemini rising as well.
Interesting.
So I wonder if she actually has shared her birth time, because I wasn't expecting to see a rising. That's on brand.
Yeah.
That's on brand. I like it. No wonder I'm attracted to her. I have a soft spot for Aries women who hurt me. Yeah.
Period.
Bitches. No, you know who you are if you're listening.
Yeah.
You know who you are. And if you're from my hometown, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh god. The shoes don't make sense.
No. Something about all of it together doesn't make sense. If
But she
didn't
looks
have
so
the-
happy.
If she didn't have the jacket and then did something, it might look good.
If she didn't
Or
have
if
the
she
jacket
didn't have
and
the
had-
shorts.
Yeah, if she didn't have the jacket and had a pants on with different shoes. So just keep the
Yeah.
top.
Oh my god, yeah. That would look cute.
No, it'd be so cute and it'd be so Kristen.
Or even go ahead, keep the shoes, just get rid of the pants and the jacket, and then find some interesting pants.
Yeah. Okay, and for reference, she's wearing Chanel, so I think it's very interesting how these like big brands, like these big people like Chanel and Gucci, like put out such underwhelming
Yeah.
looks. It's just sad.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's disappointing.
I'll give this a 2.
I'll give her a 3.
Okay. I was gonna say 3, but then I was like, her legs, I just can't.
Her face.
Around
She looks so
Christmas,
pretty.
I am making you watch the lesbian Christmas movie she's in. It's so good.
Ooh.
It's so good. It's so messy.
Oh, I love
I
it.
love it.
I love.
Love. And yeah, but that's it.
Yeah, so.
I love doing these.
I do too. I love talking about red carpet looks. It
Oh,
makes
it's
me
so
want to get
fun.
dressed up.
I
and go.
know. No, for my birthday, we're going all out, and I have no idea where to get a dress for my birthday, but I'll have money, so I'll go wherever I want.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, and I want to get 2 because I want to get one for like when we go wine tasting for my 21st, and then like I want to go out like another night,
Yeah.
and like
A more fun dress.
yeah, like I want to look like a slut. Like I know, like Jalen's gonna be coming, obviously.
Yeah.
But like that's what I envision my 21st, and then I want to have Instagram where it's like get you a girl who can do both. So like one I
Aw.
look super classy in, and like one where I don't.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that is the epitome of me. Because like I can look like that, like that baddie like energy, but also like my thing is like cute business casual. Like I just
Yeah.
wear that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very on brand with my popcorn rising.
Fair.
These are so fun.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys have a great week. Ours has been a little. I've had a good day though, so this morning's been really nice and like
Yeah.
much needed.
Yeah. This morning wasn't bad. I gotta get ready though.
Yeah.
I have like 10 minutes before I want to leave. So, anyways.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.